Hi from Expedition Sea Nest. This is Mike and Julia, and we are back. A lot has happened since you last saw us. I have been very busy with my moose and loon photography tours, and Julie has been so busy working on videos and doing bookkeeping, working for the company, and we are finally ready to relax. It's some well-deserved R&R. You might be wondering why I look like a giant marshmallow. Well, I've decided to take on the task of painting the bottom of our Ranger Tug. Ugh, what a terrible job that was.
Join us on beautiful Georgian Bay, not only home to some of the world's best freshwater cruising, but also one of the most scenic stretches of the entire Great Loop. We're back aboard our tiny floating home, and we're glad to have you with us on Expedition Sea Nest. We launched the boat in Britt, Ontario, and headed due north to Golden Sword Island. There are so many bays and places to tuck into for anchoring along the way. Michael is working on the kicker motor, our little get out of trouble motor, which for some reason was, he was pumping it up just to test it and it wasn't working properly. So while he's working on the motor, which sounds like it's running, I discovered some blueberry bushes up here, so I'm going to do some blueberry picking so we can have that for breakfast maybe tomorrow. I've never had a problem with, or had an incident with snakes. But you do have to be mindful all around here in these nooks and crannies on the hot rocks, because sometimes the snakes do like to warm themselves on the rocks. Oh my gosh, you gotta look at this. Lots and lots of blueberries. And in just a short time, I already have half a container full of blueberries. They're not huge this year, but they're everywhere. So we're going to definitely enjoy something delicious on board the boat once I finish picking these blueberries. Fresh blueberry pancakes. Wild blueberries from Georgian Bay. Leaving Golden Sword, we would recommend that you follow the small boat channel. On the map, you'll see many markers and quite a bit of zigzagging, but it's easy to follow, just pay attention. There are so many submerged rocks that it's best to follow the marked channel here. From Golden Sword, we continued north to McIntosh Inlet, where we anchored up overnight. We had a quiet night and tried our hand at fishing along the bay and the fast-moving water. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful morning. We are down here we're at the mouth of the French River. French River in Ontario is a famous fishing river if you want to catch walleye, bass, pike. I mean, literally, I made one cast off of here and I had a pike follow me in. So there's fish here. I think we're done. I think we can go.
Yeah,
so what's early? What time is it?
7.
So it's 7 a.m., so it's not super early.
As far as fishermen go.
As far as fishermen go, but the fishermen haven't left yet, so imagine it's a lodge, so they're probably just getting fed breakfast, and they're probably going to leave in about 10 minutes or so. I imagine they start breakfast early there, probably around 6 a.m. So we've already pushed off, and I haven't hooked up anything. But we have oars.
Oh, goodness.
We're a little...
I think I was just so excited to get up. I was throwing stuff in the boat.
We're so unorganized this morning. It was like last night we got here late. We just decided not to stay at the...
Battered.
No. Yeah.
Bustards.
The Bustard Island. So we said, let's just run down the French and see, because we've never been here before. I mean, there's not many places to hide from the wind in here. That's the problem with here. So we decided to just pull in here. There's a cabin right here, but there's nobody here, so we just anchored in front of that. We're gonna be leaving this morning. We just want to go investigate a little bit. Well, we don't know where we're going. We don't know where we really are. We pulled in here. We dropped the anchor in about 5 seconds, and we are now just moving up this river. French River is a long, I could not tell you how many miles it is, but I'm guessing it's like over 100 miles long. It's big. I just remembered, I didn't want to lose my favorite Rapala here. This is if you're coming to Georgian Bay, and if you don't have this lure, this is the Rapala Shadow Wrap Shad 09 in this color. This is amazing. This is one fish catching little machine right there. Yeah, I'm gonna put, because I don't want to lose it. It's the only one I have left. I lost a few to pike, and so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put a leader on so that I don't lose this. And here's a trick to catching pike. Everyone buys these, you see these gigantic, thick, heavy leaders. You don't need those. You just get these super thin ones. These are the deal. See how thin that is? See how thin that little leader is? That's all you need. Put that on your rod. Now, this is, you know what? I haven't changed this line yet. This is line that this rod and reel came with. And if you guys remember, I lost my other rods and reels off the boat when we flipped the dinghy. That's quite an episode if you haven't seen that one, where we just fly along, and I think I can go up this rapids, and we literally hit this. It was kind of like a little waterfall. It's just a little bit of a drop, and I remember going up it when I was young, so I hammered it. We went up that, and we clipped the rock, hit the falls, flipped the boat end for end. And man, that was possibly one of the stupidest things I've ever done. But we survived, but we lost a lot of our gear. And I don't want to do that again. So you don't go through the split ring, because these things can come off on a split ring. So you go through the original ring. This part right here. There's room there. See that? Now we're ready for fishing. Now, you know, I don't want to catch pike. I mean, I don't mind catching pike, and pike are actually good eating. When I was a fishing guide, and actually I would fish the head of the French River up in Lake Nipissing, and if we didn't catch enough walleye in the morning, we would just do the shore lunch with pike, and they were good. They were just bony. You had to contend with the bones.
we are not going up these rapids. We didn't even know there were rapids here, but we've learned our lesson. Too stupid for that. We're too smart for that. Oh, rock. Okay, pay attention. That was close.
Oh, we hit our first
big rock right there. Did we hit it?
Yeah. Well, I picked it up and we just ticked it. So, but man, that was a big rock.
Yeah, you can see it just under the surface. I was busy chatting. Bad choice.
I'm telling you, to go exploring in your big vessel or even your dinghy, it's.
Oh boy, it's beautiful. Wow. Oh my goodness, those people paddle down this. Oh yeah.
Well, there must be a lot of fish. Heading down current in a hurry. Yeah, I'm definitely not running up that.
No. This is a little gem though.
Beautiful.
We never would have found it if we hadn't decided to explore this cut.
That's right. Come on. You see all the cormorants were diving at the top? That means there's a lot of bait fish up there.
Right.
A lot of fish, so that's interesting.
In the next episode, we continue our journey north through Killarney up to Bay Fin. But we just wanted to add one last little segment on some work that Michael did to the boat that we thought you might enjoy. I just want to film this part.
I hate this. I hate this job. This is awful. I think we've gone through 3 brushes. This is our 3rd brush, just because it evaporates so quickly, the solvent that's in it, that it gets a brush is destroyed in no time. Now I'm almost done with my first coat, and I can hardly wait to do it again tomorrow morning. And I think it has to be done in cooler conditions than what we're in right now.
Now we're wondering if $5,000 might be well worth money well spent.
Yeah. I wonder if that's what they charge to redo it. That was $5,000 to get the first.
Did it done the first
to
time?
get on with the epoxy. Maybe it might not have been that much this time.
Just so everybody can see, I'm the pit crew.
So this is not an easy job to do it when it's on the bunks, when it's sitting on the trailer on the bunks. But what I have plans on, first of all, the way I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to use the front jack on the trailer along with a hydraulic jack and some blocks of wood to lift the bow off the trailer, lower the trailer down, as well as lifting it up a bit with the hydraulic jack. And then getting underneath it and just sanding and painting under where the bunks are. And then after I set that back down when it's dried, and then I'm going to do the back of the boat, the stern, lift it up so we can get. There's a lot of bunk here though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it all, but we're just going to give it a try. It's a huge savings if you can do it yourself. I've already sanded the boat, and I've washed the entire hull with acetone with a rag. You go through a lot of paper towel doing this job, let me tell you, when you're cleaning that. But you know you're going to get good contact if you clean it with a solvent like that. So now I'm in the midst of you're making sure that you get yourself some good tape that's going to stay tight to the original line. This is, of course, this is its second or its third coat. I'm guessing this boat didn't get a third coat because that's the only reason I can figure out why. In 4 months, it has sloughed off everything that it has on there. So I could be wrong, but from what I understand, this should last at least 4 years. And it didn't. So whether it's the product or it's the people that first put it on.
Yeah, the application.
The application, yeah. So now I know that they use the epoxy first, because that's what you need to do with this. This is called Interlux CSC. And roughly there's about only 5% copper in it. Now, is copper important in it? I think if you're putting a hard a coat on here, but the ablative, not so much with having that much copper in it, because it just sloughs off as it goes. And you don't want something with a lot of copper because apparently it's not good for the environment. So we're trying to go a little more environmentally friendly, I suppose. Okay, I think I figured out how to do this. So up and down and not sideways. And then I can get up underneath this chine here. This flare, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely works better. I can feel it's already getting tacky, and I gotta stop messing with it.
As always, thanks for watching. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you enjoyed the video. We love hearing from you, so if you want to give us some tips on anti-fouling paint or anything else from this video, we'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.